Làm xong cái này nó xong rồi. Sang ngày thứ tư này. Nào, một ải cuối cùng. Không biết đó giờ em xem live anh bao nhiêu lâu rồi nữa. Từ đợt nào? Tại sao mày biết anh nhỉ? Anh cũng thấy cũng tương đối lâu rồi đấy. Cũng hay bình luận. Ok, xong. Xong map thứ 5. Rời thôi, rời khỏi phó. 340 điểm. Ui giời ơi, nghe chừng khoai thế nhở. 500 điểm khoai. Thật sự luôn, 500 điểm vẫn khoai. Sáng tạo võ công cái xem nào. Nó hơi giật. Em cũng không biết nữa. Đạo trường, nghe chừng đạo trường này cũng dễ chết này. Quả này toang thật đấy. Mẹ đánh toàn thua ấy. Đánh làm gì? Cú vãi nồi à. Ui, toàn level 8 mấy, 7 mấy. Không có 7 mấy luôn đấy. Tăng thêm được có mười mấy lực chiến à. Hmm. 348 ạ. Xíu lên đồ đi uống trà sữa mới được. Ê, anh Huy đi khoảng mấy tuổi rồi còn uống trà sữa. Mày mời anh uống trà sữa thì anh chịu. Chịu rồi, thế là chịu rồi. Cái này là cái gì ta? À, phá cửa anh em ạ. Cái này phải phá cửa. Đánh hết 10 phút này. Hello anh em mới vào xem like nhá. Hello mọi người. Cả nhà mới vào xem like để lại cho mình nút like nhá. Ôi, lâu lắm mới thấy lại có cái map cái map này đấy. Lâu vãi. Đây này, cái máu của cái cửa nó đây này. Máu của cái cửa nó đang chạy xuống rồi này. Nghe chừng khó. Chứ không lẽ rồi anh đi bia ôm thì anh lại bảo em mời mới tí tuổi à. Thì anh với mày cách xa tuổi nhau quá. Nên là không có, chưa có chung một cái ý tưởng, chưa có chung cái đam mê nào cả. Đánh cái cửa này hơi lâu anh em ạ. Có lẽ là sẽ không thắng được nhưng mà cứ đánh thôi. Một cửa này, hai cửa này và ba cửa, ba ải liền, đánh trong vòng 10 phút, nếu mà không được thì thôi. Cố gắng, cố gắng. Tôi quên không ăn huyết trì vào rồi. Được 2/3 rồi. Cái thằng kia đâu mất rồi? Thằng kia nó được, cái thằng kia thì nó treo mất rồi, chả biết đâu rồi. Nó không đánh, nó vào đây nó bú thôi. Bú win. Để tôi đi xem là có cái gì. Hôm nọ đi là phá mãi mới xong cái cửa này đấy. Cái đinh công bệnh, nhưng mà bây giờ mày mới ra thì mày đánh tổ cha mày chứ. Quên không mang huyết trì vào anh em ạ. Thế nó mới đau. Cái thằng này là level bao nhiêu đây? Ui ôi, nó 93. Ghê thế hả? 3,5 nghỉ đúng không anh á? Ừ, chắc là vậy đấy. Chắc là khoảng tầm đấy. Bởi vì là hôm nay không có anh vịt lên cùng, nên là nghỉ sớm. Sao vậy nhỉ? Win cho ta, sao lại cứ đứng im thế này? Sao lại cứ đứng im ấy nhỉ? Chịu ấy. Chưa hiểu lắm. Chưa hiểu là cái gì. Thôi cứ chịu khó chờ đi. Chắc là sẽ chờ quái nó ra. Kiếm hoàng đích tí hội. Tích tí hộ. Phía trước làm giảm nhanh chóng khu vực, chú ý đi theo kiếm hoàng. Ký danh đệ tử cơ vòi vọi. Bước chân tại. Đang kiếm trận nội hành tẩu tịnh tẫn. Nhanh thông qua. Tôi chưa hiểu viết cái gì luôn. Đi xem nào. Đây à? Đi thử xem nào. Đánh tiếp lại đánh cửa tiếp ạ. Nó không tự đi mà mình phải chạy ạ. Cửa này thì chịu rồi, đánh tí mới nhích được một tí kìa. Sắp hết giờ rồi. Này không kịp rồi, không kịp mấy rồi. Cửa trâu quá, đánh chủ yếu đánh cửa chứ có đánh boss đâu. Boss không đánh mấy. Mất 10 phút liền. Trâu nhờ. Chờ mãi từ lúc đấy đến giờ luôn. Trâu quá anh em ạ. Đói quá, đến giờ này đói quá. Xong như vậy. Ok. Tiếp nào. Thôi xong rồi. Nó cắt rái mình rồi. Tôi lại không đem huyết trì nữa cơ. Thế nó mới nhỏ chứ. Không kịp. Thua. 3 vạn lượng à? Ai à, được 30.000 vàng cơ à? Ngon phết nhở? Được đấy. Bây giờ làm gì nữa ta? Làm gì trước đây ta? Quỷ ảnh thiên la cái xem nào. Đi làm tí cái này đi. Ui, nó khỏe thế. Vãi lìn. Nó khỏe vậy. Thoát đi đã. Từ từ đã, để tôi cắn thêm cái huyết trì vào cái. Ok. Đánh đi. Xem mày có đánh được tao không nào. Mày giết tao đi xem nào. Ôi thì chết rồi. Quên rồi. Không có huyết trì. Mẹ map này không có huyết trì. Ôi gãy rồi. Đánh cái này lâu lắm. À có rồi, có huyết trì đây rồi. Ngồi chờ xem thôi, ngồi xem. Ừ, 10 phút nữa nghỉ. Tiếp một ai? 5 đứa cơ mà nhỏ. Căng vãi lìn. 5 thằng như thế chết mệt. Lâu đấy nhờ, làm này lâu lắm nhưng mà. Thôi chịu khó. What the fuck? Tôi ở đâu thế này? À đây. Ngồi chờ bọn nó đánh nhau thôi. Anh Huy định bao giờ lấy vợ? Anh còn lâu lắm rồi mà. Nói thế thôi chứ anh phải nhiều năm nữa. Giờ còn đang giờ còn đang khó khăn lắm. Thân mình còn chưa lo xong mà lấy vợ cơ mà. Mệt lắm. Đang bị choáng à? À chết rồi chứ. Tiếp nè. Sợ một mai anh Huy sẽ nghỉ lại à? Nghỉ sao được? Còn lâu, khoảng tầm 2 năm nữa em ạ. 1 năm rưỡi, 2 năm nữa. Tiếp một mạng nữa. Ok. Em 2007 qua Tết này nữa là em bao nhiêu tuổi? Anh tính thử xem á. 18. Tính theo tuổi âm thì là 18. Xong chưa nào? Không làm đủ 500 điểm rồi. Vậy ra Hà Nội đủ tuổi tia mắt chưa ta? Cái này anh nghĩ là đi bệnh viện thì cần gì phải đủ tuổi. Đúng không? Cần gì phải đủ tuổi em. Nào, khiêu chiến tí nào. Đi khiêu chiến tí để lấy nốt lên 500 điểm cái. Thua cũng được. Miễn sao có điểm là được. À, nó đăng máu kìa, điêu chưa? Bịp thế. Càng đánh nó càng tăng máu. Vãi lèo thật. Điêu vai. Sao lại có đắc ở đây nhỉ? What the fuck? Mình mà thua được ông vịt này mới làm lạ đấy. Thật luôn. Không có chuyện thua luôn á. Bệnh viện đó lớn, người nhà giàu, người ta dẫn con người ta vào làm nhiều lắm. Bệnh viện đó của người Nga. À thế à? Thế là nhà em giàu đúng không? Ok, anh hiểu. Chắc là cũng phải nghỉ thôi. Nghỉ ngơi. Ôi, cố làm nốt đi. Cố làm nốt đã. Làm nốt nhiệm vụ rồi nghỉ. Nhà em một người làm, 3 người ăn anh ạ. Ai làm? Ai ăn? Bốn tám tám điểm. Không làm được. Mệt quá. Cái này là tu luyện chi môn, cái này là cái gì ta? Cái này phải ghép đúng không? Đúng rồi. Chắc là tối nay chúng ta sẽ live muộn một chút. Tối nay mình lên mình làm nốt vậy. Rồi bỏ. Cha làm à? Thế à? Thôi nghỉ đây. Tối nếu mà tối mình lên ấy, tối có thể là khoảng tầm 10 giờ 10 rưỡi mới lên live. Live hiệp khách giang hồ tiếp, ngồi buôn chuyện vậy. Thôi nghỉ nhá anh em. Tôi bây giờ tôi đi ăn cơm ở đây, đói lắm rồi. Đói choáng lắm rồi ấy. Đói tụt huyết áp luôn đấy. Nghỉ nhá. Chúc cả nhà buổi chiều vui vẻ.
So simple, and the results speak for themselves. You know, success is success. So, mvdiet.com is Dr. Ronnie's site. If you're interested, go on it, and it works.
So you're hooked.
I'm not hooked. I'm just into it. I feel good, and you can't argue with feeling good. So that's what it's all about.
Was Gary's question to you about eating, was it as evil as Robin's trying to make it out?
No, not at all. It threw me off because I really haven't thought about it. You know, their persona is that I haven't, eaten food in the last 3 weeks. Which is, true. I haven't chewed in the last 3 weeks, but because I'm satisfied with the nutrients that this program provides, that it really, after a few days, you really lose your appetite or your desire for things because you're totally satisfied. And I was kind of thrown off because I really don't know, or I really haven't considered. I know what I can eat, or should eat, but when you feel good, you don't want to put anything in your body that's going to make you feel bad again. So that's kind of the premise of the whole program.
Avoid shocking the system.
Exactly. You ease into it, and but you feel good. You want to continue to lose weight and feel good and so forth. So why would you want to put something in that's going to slow down that process?
So Gary, absolutely no malicious intent before when you asked him about what.
No. I break his balls a little bit. I'm definitely breaking his balls, and I'm surprised he got this far. But I've never, said we got to go to Frisco's to get a steak. I've never put a cupcake in front of his nose. I've told him flat out that I'm surprised that he got this far. I did not think he'd make it this far, and I was really interested to find out what are you going to eat now that you're going to eat.
So why do you think Robin becomes so defensive over this program and so?
Because I think that if Tim fails, it makes the program look bad, and Robin's a big supporter of the program. And I think Robin also wants to see Tim succeed. But she clearly she really believes in the program, and she wants to see people succeed on it.
But given the circumstances and the environment here, Tim's going to get ribbed a little bit. She's got to roll with it, I think.
Well, I mean, to act like if she wasn't involved in this program, to act like she wouldn't be us is insane. She'd be doing what we do because she's too close to it. I said that to her on the air.
Robin, you were very upset with Gary today when he.
Oh, here we you go. I would not characterize it as upset. Did you get it on camera?
Yes.
And you thought I was very upset?
I thought you rushed to the defense of Tim and the program very quickly when Gary could have just been teasing Tim.
Yeah, but who needs that? Why is everything that Tim does about, changing his diet, changing his health, subject to the ridicule of these people here?
Well, I think he was...
I just collapsed. Maybe I better eat something.
Yeah, seriously. This isn't a good advertisement for your program. Maybe Gary was right. Maybe Tim does need a steak.
Yeah, let's do that again.
I think because Tim is known as sort of a steak and potatoes guy around here. He's one of the guys. He goes out to eat. He's been known to love food.
Right.
And now that he's, made such a drastic change, that's why he's getting, catching some heat or getting ribbed a little bit for
So
it.
you admit he's catching some heat.
Absolutely.
And so my coming to his defense is a very natural thing because he's catching heat.
But it was almost portrayed as though Gary was trying to throw him off his game, trying to throw him off his diet, when I don't think Gary was being unsupportive. I think he was just teasing him a little bit. And you seemed very upset by that.
Well, again, why is whatever anybody does here everybody's business? I think there's an emphasis on it. That's all. It's like somebody's trying to change something. It's not easy to change your life. Give a person a break. How about giving them a little support?
So you're drawing a little bit from your own personal experience, the way Howard sort of criticized you the entire time.
Absolutely.
You changed your way.
Absolutely.
So you're saying, look at my result and wait till you see
No, I'm
Tim.
saying I had to endure. I don't want to see somebody else endure it alone. I was alone.
Well, and also because you were so
I
successful.
certainly didn't get any help from you. So I was alone.
But you were
Hitting on you again?
No. I'm making an adamant point that I don't hit on him, okay?
whatever the kids call it these days.
The kids.
So you're saying, look at my success, and
No, I'm saying I was alone, and it simply offends me that you don't get support for doing things around here. And when I heard that, and I've heard it over and over again, maybe I came down on Gary in a way that was probably more, for someone else around here who, because I see this all the time. Every time I walk through the halls and Tim is here, people are getting on his case.
So Gary bore the brunt, is what you're saying.
Yeah, for everybody, because everybody's doing it.
But you think Tim's on the right path? He's gonna do this. He's gonna lose the next 50.
I think that Tim should run his own life.
Gary's a good guy. Beth and I were watching him on TV, and I go, Gary's a really good producer. And Beth goes, Gary's such a great guy. Don't you always feel like when Gary's around, everything will be okay? So I was like, wow, Gary's really getting some props.
That's nice.
Yeah. I do love Gary, but then he was on, then they interviewed him on CW11 some more. Like, he was the whole show, and they were asking Gary, like, what he's going to do if I leave.
Oh, really?
Can I come in and
And I
talk
said-
about what the weird part was for me?
And I said to Beth, I go, there's my nightmare. I mean, Gary's got wife and kids. And if I leave, who the fuck is going to hire him?
Channel 11.
Now he's scrambling around trying to be Gadget Gary,
But that's-
so that just in case I leave.
That's not true.
And I got all sad.
I don't.
I can't leave because of you.
But no, leave if you want to. Because listen, I'm almost 50 years old. How long are you going to be responsible for me?
I don't know, but
But you shouldn't feel responsible.
Because Gary goes, I don't know. Maybe I'll go into television. Maybe I'll be executive producer of the Channel 11 News. And I'm going to myself, oh no. Gary doesn't have any news background. He
Well,
doesn't
that's
have
an
any
entertainment-
television
that's an entertainment
background.
show.
They're not going to hire you. I'm doomed. I got to worry about you the rest of my life.
So supportive. You know what the weird part of that was? That was for
And
me.
he's a great producer. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening,
He really is. He's amazing.
It's like you're trying to give a daughter away for
I
marriage.
know. He's a terrific producer. A lot of fun.
Does he come with a dowry?
He's very in control.
I
trying.
feel weird, like because I wanted to talk to Artie about this morning.
If I get you a job somewhere, then I can leave, right?
You can leave no matter what.
Yeah.
Because there's a whole group of behind me. Is Will and Jason who just got married, and Scott DePace with a wife and kids, and John Hahn with a wife and kids.
No, and that's the other one.
Fred
That's
with-
the other two names I always pull out.
What?
Will and Jason. The hell are they gonna do?
They're gonna come with me.
Yeah, where?
We don't know yet. Oh, I know where we're going. I'm going to produce the Robin Quivers show.
Well,
We got a whole plan. We're all going. Robin's getting a TV show. I'll produce it.
There
Those guys
you
will
go.
come.
Well, now we got a plan.
Will and Jason have experience, helping produce this show. I mean, they could produce
Well,
television.
you're acting like Gary doesn't have that experience.
No, I'm not acting. I'm saying Gary as well, of course, but so do Will and
All right,
Jason
here,
on
wait.
some level.
Let me get to the point. If anyone out there will hire Gary, we'll throw Jason in for free.
It's a package deal.
But don't you think that it almost? I know that you're worried about everybody, but
I
don't
do.
you think it makes Will and Jason feel bad that if you leave, they can't find work as if they
No, I don't think they feel bad.
I think it's going to make them feel real bad if I leave and they can't find work.
But I think
Yeah.
I think that they're very qualified to go and be segment producers on shows on
What
really
show?
big shows.
Let me ask you, where are the first 5 shows you think you could be producing?
Me or them?
You.
I think they have a better shot at getting a job than I do
Why?
because they don't ask for as much and they're qualified in a very special area. Like Will is a researcher and a segment producer, and he could do that on almost any show. He's that good.
He could absolutely do. You don't deal with these guys anymore, and I can't wait, hopefully, to get to that level. But when I do Conan and Letterman, these guys who are my segment producers, Will could do that.
Yeah, but most of those
with
guys
his
are
eyes closed.
comedy writers.
Not all
who
of them.
Also,
No.
No, and different kinds of shows, they don't necessarily have to have a comedy
Oh, yeah. Right.
background.
The guy at Letterman
All right,
is
you're making me feel better.
And Jason, who doesn't produce as many segments, does it a lot too. And again, he's involved and he's really smart. And I think that
Right.
especially Will, because he does that specifically, could get a job tomorrow at any number of places.
Jerry Springer?
No, I mean like anywhere from
Oprah?
Jon Stewart to a Tonight Show or a Letterman.
I know what you're saying, though. The segment producer, he doesn't have to be a writer per se, but he's got to have an understanding of comedy because he's, telling what you said to Dave or whatever. And Will certainly has that. I mean, Will's knows comedy, I think.
Was Frank Gannon a comedy writer?
I
He
don't
was a
think so.
speechwriter
But he was
No,
your segment
He was
producer
a writer, though.
for Nixon.
What kind of writer?
He was working for Nixon.
Right, so he wrote speeches, but how did that translate to what he could bring
I
for
don't
Dave?
know.
He just had a good
Write me a snappy
understanding.
line, Frank.
I just think he had a good understanding of how to talk to somebody and translate that to Dave and turn
I
it into
don't know.
questions.
I hope you're right. You're making me feel better. That's good. All right. Everybody's all set
But
then.
again, the question is,
Sounds like these doors will be opening up for everyone.
when will you tell us?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, seriously.
I don't know myself what I want to do.
But I mean, do you think when you say you'll give us notice, do you think like a week is good?
I tell
or
you
like
what,
6
I'll give you
months?
my notice now. Just if you find a job, fine, and then if I stay here, then I'll get
The
a
last
new
person
crew.
you told that to went to the Tonight Show.
You think about
Listen,
it.
I hope everyone ends up at the Tonight Show.
But I mean, really, what do you think is an adequate amount of time to tell a staff?
2 weeks. Is that enough time for you? All right, 3 weeks. You want? What do you want me to do? I don't know.
If you think about it, it's at this point it's April. I mean, it's only really a year and a half.
But listen, here's the point.
I can't
That's
believe
why I said to him, he doesn't have 2 more years.
I can't believe how fast that went by. It's a year and a half left.
But here's my point. So let's say I'm here, and I have every intention of leaving. And then Mel walks in and he goes, "Okay, you can be here X amount of days. You can do this. I only want this amount of shows. Blah 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 blah."